Hi guys, Dave here from Mumongu Gaming. Thanks a lot for tuning in for this video. Got a bit of a double unboxing for us today, so a bit of a bonus. This unboxing video is basically showing my sort of slow steps, I would say, to building up my PC setup and my gaming PC setup. I'm still waiting for my compensation check to arrive from my accident that I had in 2012. Once obviously that's in the post, as it were, then obviously I can then start building the actual main bulk of the PC, as it were, you know what I mean? So, and then getting some monitors and things like that. But today, what we've got is, I'll just quickly get here, we have got the Razer Naga mouse, which I'm sure all you wonderful gamers out there are well aware of. We've got that one to unbox in a moment. And to go along with that little baby this is going to be an interesting one. I'm going to grab hold of this. I've got a lot of strength in my left arm since my right arm accident. Is the Razer, I don't know if you can get this, Black Widow Ultimate keyboard. I'm going to put that down because that's quite a chunky piece of equipment there. So I'm going to go and start with the Razer Naga, the mouse here, which I'm really looking forward to be able to get to use and stuff like that. So, okay. So, bear with me because I've not got best of usages with the right arm. So, oh, a little bit of Velcro here. So that sort of opens up, and there we can see it in its plastic case around, making sure the light tries to catch that as best as possible. I do apologise for the poor quality. Like I say, when I get my PC set up, I'll have a better webcam and digital camera, DSLR and stuff like that. So, right, so we've got here just telling us about the MMO optimized multi-button thumb grid, which is on the side, which has got 12 keys. I hope you guys can see that just there. Okay, and now we're going to use, now remember kids, if you're going to use a sharp knife or scissors or anything like that, always make sure that you've got a suitable adult present, and also that you can use both hands, because in my case it's just going to be a bit dangerous. So if there's any blood anywhere, I do apologise. But well, I've gotten used to using my left arm now, so even though I'm right-handed, I've sort of become very sort of ambidextrous, as it were. So open up that like so, and this is going to slide on out over there. Oh, there's the cable there. I'm just going to pluck that down so I don't drop anything. And all we've got now is just left with the remnants of the empty box, which will plop down over there. Okay, this light plastic shroud, just round it again. I can go over there. Right. So now we've got the cable running around the back here, and the main mouse there. So I'm going to slide him out, and I do apologise if you're listening to this on headphones, because that's right. There we go. Ta-da. Okay. Again, plastic shroud can go over there, out the way. What else have we got here? Okay. Got these bits here. Hold on. Okay, so just a black piece of sort of hardened cardboard there. Congratulations, there is no turning back. That's what I'm reading this, but it's not me saying that, obviously. We were the first to offer a mouse worthy of being called a gaming mouse. There we go. Oh, you get nice little Razer little stickers there, which if you want to put on anything, on your laptop, or I don't know where else you want to put them. Put them on your head if you want. I don't know. Okay. And looks like it's like the booklet and stuff. It's got like a plastic sleeve there, which I can just about get off. Okay. And we've now got plastic guide telling you how to obviously program all your keys and stuff like that for when you're playing some like MMOs. But it's not just for MMOs. I mean, this mouse here, this little baby here, you can see all the buttons nicely angled, so you'll be able to get a good feel for that. 2 buttons on the top, the scrolling wheel, but it also scrolls left to right as well. You've got some nice little, you can see those little vents. Just give it a nice little touch. I don't know if it should do anything. Not sure. But anyway, I'm just going to plunk this down and see if I can get a bit of a feel for it. Now you're probably thinking, why has he got a right mouse when his right hand isn't exactly the best of use? Well, I've got some grip to it. I've got a little bit of movement on it, so I can do this. The thumb does sort of work better than what it did. I used to have no feeling whatsoever in my thumb, but that's suddenly sort of come back, which is a good thing, especially if you're going to order this now. But you can get left-sided Naga. Razer do a left-sided one now, so if you are left-handed, that's great. Now, I'm hoping, I mean, that by the time I get my gaming PC and everything like that this will come back even more. I've got more feeling back into it with the exercises that the physio has instructed me to do, with like sort of squeezy balls and things like that, and just trying to get some more movement into it. And this is why I'm doing sort of like these unboxing videos, really, to get some movement back into this like arm and stuff, and obviously into like my leg. I'm trying to get about and move about, but it's going to take time, but you know, I'm going to persevere. I'm going to be positive about it, and this mouse has got a real nice feel to it. I'm liking it. It's ergonomically molded nicely to your hand, and the buttons, because they've got different sort of the way that they're, I don't know if you did see that just a minute ago, but the way that they're like ridged, I don't know if you can see that. It's terrible. You haven't tried to use this camera. Can you just, hopefully you can see that. You can sort of get a gauge of whereabouts they are, and you're not going to then press the wrong button. So the great thing with them is you can program not just 12, the fact is you've got 8 slots, so for 8 different games you can like pre-program them all set up ready for those 8 particular games. And you're probably thinking, but I've got more than 8 games. Well, don't worry, you've then got another menu on the setup which you can then put loads of programs for the different 8 setups. So does that make sense? Probably not wording that quite correctly. So you've got 12 keys plus the 2 on the top as well. What you can then program for, say, World of Warcraft, that's one. And then, like, I'm not going to go through loads of games. You could even program it for something like Battlefield, Call of Duty, for all like your guns and your weapons. So you don't have to scroll through them. You can make each one for each gun, as it were. So you've got that as well. You could do it for like Minecraft. You could like set it up so that like all your little different weapons and stuff, or grasses, or bricks, or wood. You know Minecraft. You can set it all up for that. It's great. It's you know what I mean. Diablo 3, another one where you've got like you can set everything up for it as well, like sort of thing. So, but you could even set it up for not just that. You could set it up for linking it to like programs. So say for example you don't want to use it as an MMO, you just want to use it as a great mouse, but you want that quick access to certain things, so like Premiere Pro, or you want to like open up a game or whatever, or you want to open up iTunes. You can key each key to a specific program. so then it can open up those programs and do it that way as well. So that's another use for this mouse. It's a fantastic mouse, what you can do with it, and I can't wait to actually be getting down and actually using it. And then I'll do another video. I mean, obviously I'll do a gaming setup when I get a PC video, but then I'll do another video on how it actually works, how it actually feels, the feel I really get to it when I'm playing with it and stuff like that. So that'll be hopefully not too long, not too far off in the future. I'm fingers crossed, But there we go. But that's the Naga. I need to quickly move on because I don't want you guys, thinking, oh my god, this video is going on for hours and hours and hours. Right, now he's going to go with the tricky one because this beast is going to be... So I'm going to have to just sort of... I'm going to pop this down in between my legs, okay? That's I'm not being rude, okay? Just so I get some grip, so I can hold this in place so I can open it. I think that's the best way of me being able to open it, but... so I'm just going to slide this down here. And then get my knife. And again, kids, be careful when you're using the knife. You need to be careful. Again, get adult supervision when you're doing that. Okay, so let's get into this box. Okay. This is going to be a little bit more tricky than what I thought. Oh, we're getting there. Okay. Right. Okay. So I'll bring this up. I'm going to slide it onto my lap. See if we can slide this out. I'm going to have to slightly move a sec, guys, to try and get myself comfortable. Move that out of the way. We'll slide this. I know there's plenty of other unboxing videos that are much better than this, and I do apologise, but I'm trying to use this with the limited use that I've got of my right side, and I'm not going to harp on about it, and you guys thinking, oh Jesus, will he shut up about his disability? I don't mean to, I'm just trying to explain to you why I'm making such a pig's ear of this, so I do apologise. Okay, so this slides out, and this is one, I must admit, it's heavy, and I didn't expect the keyboard to be heavy, if that makes sense, because every other keyboard I've had are just like little cheap, sort of £20, which is around about $26, keyboards, which are just basics, for just using on a normal PC. This is the first actual gaming keyboard that I've ever bought, so I'm excited. Okay, so plastic off. Okay, get this side out. Sort of. I think. God's sake. Jesus, get on with it. Right. Don't say yeah, very trying. Okay. Okay, we've got like a little pouch wallet-y thing there, which we'll have a look in a minute. This is well boxed together. I'm going to throw it out, I'll have a look in a minute. God, how'd you get into this thing? Well, it's certainly well boxed in. So there's no danger of it getting damaged. Oh. Right. Woo! Got it. Okay. Sits over there. Right, well, you've got really long cable. And lots of different cables. I'm expecting that. You've got USB and 2.5 jacks by the looks of it as well. Okay. And here's the bad boy himself. Okay. You got your macro keys there on the side. Little numpad on the end. The other great thing which I noticed is if you can see, you've got microphone and headphone jack points and a USB slot built into the keyboard, which is fantastic, which means then you're not tying up your actual keyboard, God's sake. PC tower, your rig, what I mean, it just gives you that free space. But let's have a, hopefully you can hear, if I put this near to the microphone, what these keys actually type. Hoping you guys can hear that. So it's a mechanical keyboard and it's got the Razer this feels amazing. Wow, I'm telling you, I can't sort of relay how it's a bit like trying to ask someone to smell something, on camera. To get this is amazing. This keyboard's amazing. Oh, I'm loving this. I'm hoping you can hear this, guys. And it's so sturdy. It's so weighty. It's like, ooh, what would I say? Bag and a half of sugar, maybe? I don't know. It's got some weight to it, which is great because it's not going to move about when it's on the desk. It's got obviously like your rubber feet and stuff with also like raising feet. Can you see that? Bollocks! Jesus, I'm just a dick sometimes. See those little raisy? So you got that as well, so you can raise it up. It hasn't got, on some keyboards you'll notice, it hasn't got much of a wrist rest. But I don't know, sometimes they can get in the way. You've also got like your audio, so if you got your quick audio buttons there to adjust, but so that's handy. Got your brightness and stuff. This only comes in green. Oh, I forgot about that. The Naga as well lights up green. I forgot totally about that. And you can adjust that. It's got 3 different green points on it. It's got, I'll go back to it, I do apologise. It's got, I'm not going to be able to see this because it's not lit up. I don't know if you can work that. Just get the light, catch it, the Naga logo. That lights up green, a luminous light green. The wheel bit is green, and the keypad, is it the keypad that's green? Yeah. But you can go into the settings and you can either turn them off, have one on, one off, whatever. There's 3 different things there, and the same goes for this with your keyboard. This again comes in green. Again, you can turn that off if you don't want that, and you can also have different brightnesses, different settings. And I think, if I remember correctly, just reading the box, it was 12 different lighting preferences. Now my setup I'm going to be going for is going to be mainly black, white, and with a hint of the green, and that's why I've gone for the Razer. I've gone for the green because obviously from our logo you'll see with Mr. Mumongu, my little alien, he's obviously green, so that's the reason why I've gone for that. So I'm rabbiting on now. I need to just get this final little bit done, which is this little wallet that came with it, which is quite smart. It's like a CD type wallet, and again there's your little instructions on how to set everything up. Okay, and that's all that's in that little CD type wallet thing, which I opened. Okay, so there we go, guys. I know it's not the best unboxing video in the world, but hopefully as soon as my arm and my leg and shoulder and everything like this down this right side improves, which it will do over time, I've now been informed, which is a great relief to myself. It's a great relief to my girlfriend, because we did think that I was going to be like this for the rest of my life, but my doctor now seems to think that it could be maybe only just sort of 4 to 5 years, which is great. So thanks a lot, guys, for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. Thanks a lot for checking me out on Twitch as well. I need to get more Twitch done. I don't do that many on Twitch. I'm tend to be concentrating more on YouTube, but I will get some more live streams going on Twitch. That's no problem. You can check me out again. You know all the places: Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook is what I meant. Thanks a lot, guys. Take care. Have a good day. See you next time. This is Dave signing off for Mumongu Gaming. Cheers.